Hovey's 4th of July, 2026. I've attended various 4th of July celebrations in my life and been a participant in several. And this is one in my hometown of Sandersville, Georgia. Now, when we in the South think of the 4th of July, there are several things that come to mind. One is that, you're going to cook some ribs. And in the South, those are pork ribs. And you're probably going to make some noise somehow. Firecrackers, guns perhaps, or in this case, even cannon. Now, me and young Blunderbuss have had adventures over the decades. And young Blunderbuss has taken swan, like here in Cape Hatteras, also taken geese in New York, as well as killed deer. And it is one of my favorite guns, of a fact, for telling stories about. And you can see, actually, something like 10 on my YouTube channel concerning young Blunderbuss. Now, the other gun I had out there at display is a cantankerous Kentuckian. So named because my late wife Tressa said that in my hands it was a game conservation tool. Well, this is a rifle, a full-length Kentucky rifle, full-length stock by David Peter Solly. And it's .45 caliber and so useful for small game, smallish deer, and wild hog. And I've taken a whole bunch of critters with this over the years, and it has sort of tacks in the buttstock to prove it. And Cantank and I went with the idea of, okay, I'll see if I can sell it because probably I'm not going to use it anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with the gun, in fact it works perfectly. But that I have many other guns that still need to get deer before I expire. And this one has got his, so it's ready to pass it on. And it is described in one of my books, Extreme Muzzleloading, exactly how to load it and exactly how to use it. So this was among the things that I had out there on the square. And this is, of course, me. And I'm talking. And we are talking about various things. We're talking about our county history. We're talking about, like, our family had a house right on the corner of the town square. And when Sherman came through, his officers actually stayed there. And they hung their hams in a room which remained, as long as I remember, oil stained on the plaster because of that. So these are some of the personal reminiscences I was trying to pass on.
Nebraska's 4th of July City, William Hovey Smith, 2015. Now, Seward, as you see, is the 4th of July city of Nebraska, and I was there to do a book signing and also to do a bit of stand-up comedy on the band show immediately preceding the parade. Now, Seward, Nebraska is like many county seats. It has a courthouse. Now, they do have snow up in that part of the world, and here is a little plaque about Seward and its connection with Seward, Alaska. It has some nice buildings, and here is a sign where it sells Studebaker wagons, or Carnegie Library, and the whole town was freshening up, including repainting the courthouse and cleaning the brick streets, all in time for the parade. Now, among other features are the Movie Palace Video and adjoining theater, which is Art Deco in style. And here is the band shell where I performed, and a little plaque about it.
Hi, I'm Jeannie with Red Path Gallery and Tasting Room. And then also we have Jerry Merck that made a special drum for us that's a thunder drum made out of a gourd. So I'll show that to you and play it for you now. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, ma'am. I think that would send my dogs under the bed any day.
I think that is a great way to enjoy the 4th of July in Seward, come on over to Red Path Gallery.
And now that we've revisited Seward, we can get back to things happening in Sandersville, Georgia. And there were guns, all right. Cannon. A whole battery of them. And here's a close-up of one of the little guns. And these came from all over Georgia. And this was for the rededication of the monument that you see. And here is the cannon crew in their glory. And now we start some cooking. And this is a wood, it's pear wood, a little close-up. And we have ignition. And we've got smoke. And then we made up a very special pear sauce that you see here. And here are finally our climactic ribs, deer ribs. And now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.